Hey, what's up? It's James, and going over the day trade opportunities of November 11th. Crazy move here on NVDA today. I totally am mad about this move because I wanted to get long at $210 when this pushed over here. Let me tell you why. So this sold off and then basically held 207.50 and then did it twice, and it was also rejecting the 210s. So it was kind of making like an intraday channel in between here, 210, and the market was like fairly strong today. It was like really chopping into the afternoon, as you can see here. Like after the first hour, it didn't really do much, but in these first 30 minutes, it came down to that $270 level that is very important for this year. Back in February and May, and basically it's been like a bounce, double bottom off it yesterday, and then a week ago it like on that big sell off when it first came down to 270, had a pretty big bounce. So 270 has been really good, level to watch here, and that bounce here at 705 happens at this double bottom here. So 705, you also get this double bottom here on NVIDIA. So this is actually where, when this happened, I think it was around here. That's when I was interested in the long here, and essentially when this went over 200, when this got up to 210, and this happened extremely quickly. It went from like 209.50 to like 210.50 in like a minute, and it just skipped over the 210 fairly quickly, and that's why I just missed it. When this barely pushed over, I put that limit order at 210, and it almost filled me. It almost filled me. It was hovering right above my limit order for quite a while, and I just didn't really get a chance to get back in. I almost moved up my entry about 20 cents just to get into this trade, and unfortunately it didn't work out, and I missed out on probably one of the biggest trades, at least recently, that I would have had, and definitely would have been a good way to start this month. But unfortunately, that's how trading is sometimes, and I need to work on that to improve my entries. I've been missing entries lately, and this past week, missing some good entries here, and today's no exception. Obviously, if you remember what I showed you earlier, they made this big move up to $218, and I was actually thinking 216 is where I would have taken it off. That's where it started to show weakness here. It looked like it might have been topping here at 216, and I probably would have taken it off that $216 point off the 210. That was also a $2 max risk, so that would have been a 3R trade here on NVIDIA. I was so kind of frustrated about this trade that I actually got short here. When this started to break down, it had this little double bottom here, 216, and then closed under. So I got short around 216, and I just stopped out, break even, when the 215 held. I actually stopped out a little bit underneath, probably 215.70. When the 215 held, you can see it broke like twice and held both times. So and the market was starting to push again. Where the QQQs were starting to push again, and I just stopped out. So kind of a non-event here for me, but this was definitely the big trade for today. And then I think it was also some interesting setup on Netflix, and I think it was SQ. This is also a pretty interesting trade. It's like when it basically it consolidates like this, like it held the lows and then held VWAP again, and then you get this consolidation here. You see like the highs here, and then it comes up again, and pushes up against it. And you got that close, and you even got a retest of the previous resistance here. So there's your long entry in through here for that move up. And SQ same thing here. A little bit higher than the previous highs here. Those are your highs right there. Close. This time it kind of closes above it, holds it. Then you got that coiling consolidation right here, and you got that move up higher right here. This one is not as clean as the Netflix one I just showed you, but it's kind of the same idea. Trade it the same way. So there are a lot of other long opportunities today just because the market was strong. You probably would have made money if you bought anything, to be honest. But as far as technical setups go, that's what I saw today. So yeah, hopefully I get, my entries get better, and so I can show you some trades that I actually was in. But yeah, thanks for listening. See you next time.